By Kara Alamo, Bloomberg. Facebook is dealing with one of the biggest crises in its history, after it admitted on Friday last week that it has known since 2015 that Cambridge Analytica, a consulting firm that worked on U.S. President Donald Trump's campaign, improperly accessed data on 50 million of its users. On Monday, the company's stock experienced its largest decline in 4 years. The social media giant lost a staggering $37 billion in market value in one day. The incident intensified on Tuesday, with Democratic and Republican senators in the U.S. calling on Facebook Chief Executive Officer Mark Zuckerberg to testify before Congress, and Bloomberg News reporting that the U.S. Federal Trade Commission is investigating whether the company breached a consent decree. The EU is also investigating, and the founder of WhatsApp called on users to delete Facebook. The company's executives are reportedly worried about how all of this could affect their personal reputations, and they should be. Much of this damage has been self-inflicted. The poor judgment Facebook exercised in handling this matter is mind-boggling. As anyone with even a small amount of experience managing crises could have told the company, the worst decision an organization can make in such a situation is to stay silent. If Facebook had disclosed what it knew as soon as the problem occurred and then followed up with steps to protect user privacy, it could have resolved the issue without outside interference and the financial and reputational losses it is now experiencing. Instead, the incident has spiraled out of Facebook's control. There is a simple reason why disclosure is the most effective strategy in a crisis: the truth always emerges. In the US, even classified government documents are regularly leaked. So a company facing a problem has two choices: to admit what happened immediately and ideally get some points for being transparent, or to try to cover things up and later be blamed for both the initial problem and the subsequent deceit. That is why any good crisis expert would tell an organization to fess up about everything as soon as possible. It would face an initial round of negative media coverage. However, if the company has truly come clean and then works to fix the underlying problem, the media would be left with nothing more to report. It is the fastest and easiest way to make a problem go away. By contrast, Facebook waited 3 years to disclose this incident. That is what has led to so much outrage and so many investigations. If the company had immediately announced the breach, lawmakers and the public would still have had a lot of questions about how it protects user data. However, Facebook would have avoided the charges of secrecy that have now led so many people to question its underlying values. One reason Facebook might have decided to withhold the information for so long is that it was trying to figure out how to prevent such episodes from happening again. However, companies do not need to resolve a problem fully before they disclose it. Helio Fred Garcia, president of the Logos Consulting Group and author of The Agony of Decision, Mental Readiness and Leadership in a Crisis, said that a company determining how to address a crisis should ask itself this question: what would reasonable people appropriately expect a responsible organization or leader to do when facing this kind of situation?